coming to you live. But first, let's hear them. The paddy wagons in the parking lots are full. The familiar scent of bodily fluids in the air. And the men's room is both flooding and on fire. And that means MFL Game Day is on the air. Hardo and Grim Blitzer along with Bricks and Bricks Jr.
And last week, some mutant let out a lava blast in one of the stalls in the men's room. The place went up like an oil rig. Flames and explosions. Water shooting out of where the toilets were. I electrocuted myself using the electric hair dryer. Yeah! I wish they could take with how and
Now, there are some who would argue that we should just skip this step and make touchdowns worth 7.
Take the kicker's job in half.
It's good. They need a good return here to set up the offense. Looks like he'll be able to run this one back if he's not terrified for his life.
He is, but he's got no choice.
Oh, man, he just went off the rails of a crazy train and murdered that guy. Gotta love it.
He should bite his head off for an encore, Finn.
And it's 1st and 10. That's a nice gain of about 7 yards on that run. 2nd and 3.
When the defense calls an audible, you'll know they got him for some run.
He is rolling thunder and pouring pitch. That ball just sliced through the defense like butter.
I wish defenses were made out of butter. That'd be...
Reminds me of the time I stuck a knife in the choir outlet when I was a kid.
And what was that like?
Well, I just say I didn't do it again. But my father got home, and then he forced me to do it again to teach me to never do it again.
You ever do it again?
Oh, yeah, lots of times.
Defense calls an audible.
Maybe they're rehearsing for music. You never know. You never know.
And into the end zone for a touchdown. Once he got his hands on that pass, he was off to the races. Now, this should be easy, but with kickers, you never know. And he came out of nowhere and blocked that. Oh, and that one's going to hurt. You may not be able to comprehend. Does anyone have a rule book? Because that sounds like he's making stuff up.
Do we have a rule book?
It's propping up your chair so you can reach the table without spilling your food, idiot.
Defense says enough of this BS and jumps off sides to lay waste to the referee. Way to go, guys. And here comes the extra point attempt. Goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
Home team is feeling confident as they get the kickoff into the air.
Scoring makes anyone confident.
It certainly does, Bricks. It certainly does. High five. And that's a touchdown. Man, once he saw daylight, he was gone. The kickoff team didn't even know what hit him. Well, this should be an easy chip shot extra point, but you never know with kickers. The kick is good.
As expected, those are pretty much just gimmies.
When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them pay.
Love the sound of bones snapping and cracking. I mean, when they knock you out.
And it's 1st and 10. Good run for 5 yards.
Hey, move the changes. Get it. How good can it be?
It's anyone's game still at this point.
I know, which makes it so hard to place a bet.
It's 2-yard run before he stopped. 3rd down and 3. They just called an audible on defense. Offense hopes it's not a dirty trick. The defender says, I don't think so. And the punter takes a break from knitting on the sidelines to come in and punt.
He's arm trim. And cross-stitching, unbelievable.
Let that one drop and played safe, and the defense says, we'll take it. And it's first, and the quarterback calls an audible here. If you don't hear it coming, he's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 10.
Touchdown!
Timer. These guys think kicking is for pussies, Bricks. He's going for 2.
They got big balls, Grim.
Can't bigger than yours.
And he gets it to the end zone for the conversion. When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
When you get knocked up, what do you do then?
When I was playing, I got hit so hard. I wasn't gonna stop.
Oh, come on, that was a cheap shot. That's why I love this guy. And so do the fans. Quarterback shifts gears and goes into his hurry-up offense. And that's the kind of play you pay the secondary for.
You pay him for the pick 6. But then you just give him a pat on the head and tell him they don't suck.
How do you like your defense is cooked? The ball carrier saying, well done.
Better maybe.
Right in his face. Actually, that's been improving. That guy was ugly.
The 20. He's at the 10. Again, Bricks will shoot you in the head.
People like it.
And they line up for the extra point. It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
They're looking for a good return after giving up points. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, let's see if they always suck or if that was just a one-time thing.
Oh, with a brutal hit.
He killed that guy when the play was over.
Well, the ref didn't see it. At least the mortician did. He's coming out the field now. Oh, the defender almost picked up the ball on that one. In a hurry-up offense, there is no huddle, so neither team can put their players on the bench. Oh, great play by the defense. The receiver didn't stand a chance. And the quarterback goes into a hurry-up offense and calls all the plays from the line of scrimmage from here on out. And he finds open spaces running toward the end zone.
Turn on your
Oh, and you can bury that guy because he is dead.
Oh, did you see what number he was? I gotta check it off my Dead Mutant bingo card. I only need one more.
Here we go, folks. First and goal. At the end of quarter 2, it's the MFL halftime show. Only 10 seconds left. Don't die now. We're back for the second half in a blowout. The teams line up for the kickoff.
Well, the game isn't as close as the score indicates.
That's a lousy kickoff.
I think-
A great throw and a great catch, but sadly to the wrong team. And it's first and 10. He just called an audible on defense. Offense hopes it's not a dirty trick. Super step bomb! And with a burst of speed, he finds an opening and the first down. It's first and 10. a pick six but dropped the interception.
Yeah, that plays on defense.
Second down and 10. Fuego. Is he like his original or extra crispy? By the looks of it, extra crispy. Football is a team sport, and that's why you should never think about mine as much as that time. Oh, that was nasty. Oh. And it's first and 10. The quarterback changes the play.
He's so indecisive.
Oh, man, what a throw. Oh, and he breaks free and has nothing but open field in front of him. He's at the 20, the 10. Touchdown! Well, little chip shot here, extra point, but this guy can blow it. Straight through the uprights. When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and fight.
Now, what about when you get knocked up? What do you do then?
And that's a hell of a cheap shot. Gotta love it. And it's first and 10. That ball was almost intercepted. Second down and 10. That's an incomplete pass. Looks like the defense got away with that one there.
They don't want to defend the receiver like that. He could get hurt.
Even though he's a big, nasty D lineman, he's still got his hands up. And the Diami Krakens lose by forfeit. It's probably a good thing the game ended up in forfeit. They weren't grim Woodrow.